Welcome to Biggest Spoilars, the destination for exclusive spoilers, latest updates.
Port Charles rarely finds a quiet moment, but the week begins with an intensity even seasoned residents struggle to absorb. A baptism, meant to embody fresh starts and renewed faith, becomes the backdrop for a cascade of emotional revelations. Encouraging words echo through sanctuaries and living rooms as families try to keep one another afloat, yet furious threats simmer beneath the surface, threatening to erupt at any moment. Into this emotional storm walk Anna Devane and Sam McCall, returning to Port Charles with a secret so devastating that it threatens to dismantle alliances, relationships, and fragile peace. As the town braces for another round of upheaval, the drama unfolds slowly, like a storm building just off the coast, silent at first, but unmistakably dangerous. Anna and Sam's arrival doesn't just reopen old wounds, it exposes new fractures that no one expected. Their silence alone rattles people, but once the truth spills, nothing in this town will feel familiar again. White medium star the calm before the storm, a baptism that changes everything. The week opens with residents gathering at Queen of Angels Church for a long-awaited baptism. Family, friends, rivals, and reluctant attendees all converge under one roof, united outwardly by ceremony but divided internally by secrets. The atmosphere is heavy with unspoken tension. Everyone senses that the day holds more significance than the simple blessing of an innocent child. For some, the ceremony feels like a step toward healing, for others, a reminder of everything they've lost. While the congregation settles into pews, soft murmurs ripple through the room, greetings, gossip, speculation, and the shifting alliances that have defined the town. The priest's gentle invocation ushers in a sense of reverence, though many struggle to tap into the moment. Eyes wander, minds race, and whispers hover on the edges of hushed breaths. Even as the ceremony begins, an uneasy sensation hangs over the church, as though something monumental is seconds away from revealing itself. White medium star Anna Devane returns, and she is not the same. Just as the priest begins the ancient words that will consecrate the baptism, the heavy church doors swing open. Conversations halt. A draft sweeps through the sanctuary, drawing every eye toward the entrance. There, framed by the afternoon light, stands Anna Devane. She looks physically present but spiritually exhausted, like someone who has carried the weight of a continent on her shoulders. Her posture is rigid, but her face betrays a storm of turmoil. People exchange looks, fear, relief, curiosity. Anna is known for surviving the unimaginable, yet even she seems shaken. What happened while she was gone? Why did she leave without a word? And, most pressing, why has she returned with such a haunted expression? Anna walks slowly down the aisle, each footstep echoing like a warning. Her entrance interrupts the ceremony, yes, but there is no malice in it. Rather, she carries an urgency, a need to be seen, heard, and understood before she collapses under the pressure of what she knows. But Anna is not alone. White medium star Sam McCall close behind, and she looks just as troubled. Moments after Anna appears, another figure slips into view. Sam McCall. She moves with controlled precision, scanning the crowd like someone expecting danger or preparing to deliver devastating information. Sam's expression reflects turmoil and determination. It's clear that her return is not about homecomings or reunions, it's about unfinished business, unresolved threats, and truths too heavy to keep buried. Her presence alongside Anna startles the room even more. They were not expected back in Port Charles, certainly not together. Their alliance suggests something clandestine, something urgent, something deeply unsettling. Eyes meet eyes across pews. Conversations begin again in hushed tones. Why are Anna and Sam together? What have they discovered? What could possibly be so awful that they returned during a baptism? Their silence is chilling. But, as the ceremony continues, it becomes clear that neither Anna nor Sam returned to quietly take a seat. They came to deliver news that will change the entire direction of Port Charles. White medium star encouraging words for a town on edge. Before everything erupts, the baptism proceeds. Despite the tension, the ceremony moves forward, offering a moment of unity before truth shatters the fragile peace. The priest's voice brings an unexpected calm, reciting words of hope. New beginnings. Renewed paths. Light in times of darkness. Strength during trials. For a town steeped in conflict, betrayal, and loss, these words deliver solace. The parents at the altar hold their child tightly, overwhelmed by emotion. Guests teeter between awe and dread, unsure which feeling will win. Family members share quiet encouragement. We'll get through this. Today is about love. Let's cherish this moment. Whatever happens next, we stand together. But beneath every gentle reassurance lies another unspoken truth. Something terrible is about to happen. White medium star Anna's inner war, the secret she cannot keep any longer. As the ceremony ends, Anna's composure shatters. She grips the back of the pew, steadying herself. Her breathing is shallow, her eyes distant, her heart visibly breaking. The internal struggle becomes impossible to hide. She has returned with a secret so devastating, so irreversible, that carrying it alone has become unbearable. Anna's past is full of undercover missions, betrayals, global threats, and impossible choices. She has kept countless secrets to protect the people she loves. But this one threatens to destroy everything. It is not a secret she wants to share. It is a secret she must share. And she can't do it alone. That is why Sam is here. White medium star Sam's silent strength, she knows the truth, too. While Anna battles internal anguish, Sam acts as her anchor. Sam knows the entire truth, every detail, every dangerous implication, every life it touches. She has carried secrets before, but this one feels different. Heavier. More personal. Sam watches the room closely. She takes mental notes of who is present, who is vulnerable, who might be an enemy, and who must be protected. She knows that once Anna speaks, everything will unravel. Families will fall apart. Trust will be shattered. Loyalties will be questioned. Sam promised Anna she would stand beside her. And she will. But she also knows the fallout will be catastrophic. White medium star the gathering after the ceremony, where tensions collide. Following the baptism, a modest reception begins in the adjacent hall. People mingle, nibbling food, exchanging pleasantries. But no one is fooled. They all keep glancing at Anna and Sam, waiting for the moment when the truth finally explodes into the open. The atmosphere is delicately balanced between celebration and dread. Mothers bounce children on their hips. Friends gather in small circles, trying to maintain cheerful expressions. Couples hold hands tightly, silently bracing for whatever comes next. Every whispered conversation ends with the same question. What are Anna and Sam hiding? White medium star the moment of impact, Anna can't hold it in any longer. Finally, unable to carry the weight any further, Anna steps forward. The room quiets instantly. Her voice cracks as she begins to speak. She struggles through the first few words, each syllable trembling like she's stepping through shards of glass. Sam inches closer, signaling her quiet support. People lean in. Some look terrified. Others brace for the worst. Anna's confession comes slowly, painfully, like a dam breaking. She and Sam uncovered something on their trip, something the people of Port Charles were never meant to see. A truth that connects to the current criminal investigation, the recent acts of violence, the mysterious disappearances. A betrayal so deep it threatens the entire town. Faces pale. Mouths fall open. The magnitude of what Anna reveals is enough to ignite chaos. But there is more. White medium star angry threats erupt, the room explodes with emotion. The moment Anna finishes her confession, the room erupts. Voices rise. Chairs scrape. People surge forward, demanding answers. Some are furious, betrayed, blindsided, enraged. Others are terrified, realizing the danger that now surrounds them. And then come the angry threats, exploding from multiple directions. If this is true, someone's going to pay for it. You should have told us sooner. This puts all our lives at risk. Do you realize what you've done? I swear, if anyone touches my family, I'll destroy them. The person responsible better pray I never find them. Anna absorbs every furious accusation, her expression filled with guilt and resignation. Sam steps in to buffer the blow, reminding everyone that they didn't choose this, they were caught in the middle of something far bigger than themselves. But the threats keep coming. Blame circles the room like wildfire. Some accuse Anna and Sam of uncovering too much. Others accuse them of not disclosing the truth sooner. And a few realize something far more chilling. If Anna and Sam know the secret, the person behind the secret knows they know. And that makes everyone a target. White medium star Sam takes control, a voice of calm in a storm of chaos. While the room spins out of control, Sam finally raises her voice. Calm. Firm. Unshakable. She lays out the facts, step by step, grounding the room with logic, clarity, and a plan of action. She assures them that while the danger is real, they are not powerless. She and Anna have already started taking steps to expose the guilty and protect the innocent. Her words provide a much-needed lifeline. Slowly, the chaos ebbs. People stop shouting. They listen. And though fear remains, hope begins to flicker. If anyone can navigate this storm, it's Anna and Sam. White medium star Anna's final warning, the secret is only the beginning. Before the gathering breaks, Anna issues one final message, one that chills everyone to the core. The secret she revealed? It isn't the whole story. It's only the first layer. There is a deeper threat. A more dangerous enemy. Someone hiding in plain sight. And they are already one step ahead. Anna's voice shakes as she delivers the final blow. Port Charles is in more danger than any of you realize. And unless we act now, everything we know, everything we love, will be destroyed. White medium star the fallout begins, and the town will never be the same. As Anna and Sam leave the reception hall, they know the worst is yet to come. The truth is out, but the enemy remains in the shadows. People disperse in clusters, whispering, crying, making threats, forming alliances. Fear spreads like smoke, curling through every corner of Port Charles. The baptism was meant to symbolize new beginnings. Instead, it becomes the spark that ignites a full-blown war. Encouraging words brought temporary comfort. Angry threats revealed rising cracks. But the truth Anna and Sam returned with? That truth will reshape Port Charles forever. And the next shockwave is already on its way. Willow Tate said yes to Drew Kane's ring while Nathan West saved Rocco Falconeri and two prevaricators were fractured. At GH, Michael Corinthos showed up for his continued burn treatment and learned from Elizabeth Baldwin that Willow had moved out of her place. Michael realized Willow had moved back in with Drew, who was busy giving Willow a warm welcome home across city. Drew made it clear that he wanted to get their future back on track and ultimately dropped to one knee for an offer. It would obviously look good if Willow was married to Drew when her trial began. Drew pushed for a small non-church form this time and assured Willow he was doing this out of love, so he questioned if she loved him back. At the Port Charles Grill, Liesl Albrecht pushed Nina Reeves to write a crimson story on Rocco and this confinement of justice. Nina argued that Lulu Spencer was a better fit to write that away. Nina was more concerned about Willow only having Drew for a support system. After Nina mentioned Willow moving back in with Drew, Liesl scolded her for offering up the fake justification that caused so important trouble. After Nina suggested about doing commodity she rued, Albrecht inaptly assumed Nina had been the one to shoot Drew. Nina denied it and revealed that she'd refocused the cutlet at Portia Robinson to draw attention to another suspect. Still, Nina now knew there may have been no need for that since Michael's justification was on shaky ground. Back with Elizabeth, she suggested to Michael that if he gave Willow access to the kiddies, it might show Willow that she had options besides counting on Drew. Still, Michael put the focus on Willow's bad choices and felt his children merited better than a tried killer for a mama. Latterly, Willow showed up to ask about Liz's Thanksgiving plans and wondered if she'd be her maid of honor. After Willow showed off the engagement ring on her cutlet, Elizabeth agreed to her request and embraced her. Michael stood near fuming as he realized Willow was formally again engaged to Drew and wearing Lila Quartermain's ring. At Lulu's place, Nathan showed up to take her to Rocco's juvenile detention installation following the news of his attack. Meanwhile, Alexis Davis, Laura Collins and Jason Morgan helped Charlotte Cassadine and Danny Morgan prepare to go on the record with their story. Danny and Charlotte claimed that Professor Henry Hank Dalton punched Rocco in the stomach at the lab, but Alexis, Laura, and Jason easily didn't buy it. Alexis knew she couldn't let Danny and Charlotte use a false statement, so she eventually brazened the lying teens out since this would just produce more issues. At the juvenile detention installation, Britt Westbourne was upset over Rocco's beat-up face and demanded a first-aid tackle from the guard as she tossed pitfalls around. Rocco apologized for stealing the crucial fob, but Britt didn't make a big deal out of it. Rather, Britt gutted Rocco's cuts and advised him that Sonny Corinthos was liable to make effects worse for him. After Britt barked further pitfalls at the guard and left, the guard questioned if that had been Rocco's mama. Rocco started to say yes, but also he hastily explained it was just someone he was close to. Lulu came to see Rocco next on with Nathan, who stressed Rocco had been targeted because of Dante and conceivably Sonny. Nathan decided to take Rocco back into guardianship at the PCPD and prompted the guard to take it up with ADA Justine Turner if there was a problem. At Windmere, Ava Jerome dropped by to speak with Jen Sidwell about some new art, but he was actually not in the stylish mood because of the Measure C vote and his lost chance at the Peers. The discussion shifted to Sonny and Rocco, so Sidwell faked sympathy. Britt burst in wanting to speak with Sidwell, so he called out her rudeness and intimately advised her not to get sloppy like Dalton. Britt dragooned Sidwell to help get Rocco out of the juvenile detention installation, where he'd been attacked. Sidwell suggested about Sonny and Laura's unlooked-for impacts for their failure to cooperate, so Britt realized Sidwell must have arranged for Rocco's assault. At the police station, Sonny complained to ADA Turner about Rocco's attack and wanted to know what the holdback was regarding the bail hail. Justine admitted Professor Dalton had faded before she could question him about the smashed lab prints. With Dalton missing and Rocco in peril, ADA Turner planned to seek an immediate bail hail. Soon later, Sonny realized Nathan had taken Rocco into guardianship and was going to put him in the interrogation room, so he pledged to stay with his grandson. Lulu was upset about Nathan putting his job on the line to help Rocco, but Nathan felt he could handle it. ADA Turner indeed blasted Nathan for taking matters into his own hands, but was willing to back him up this time. Justine also delivered updates on the bail hearing being set for this autumn and said she didn't anticipate bail to be denied at it. Back at the Port Charles Grill, Ava joined Liesl and Nina's table, where she revealed about Britt interposing her earlier discussion with Sidwell. Drew came on with a Thanksgiving regale assignation and assured Nina that she wouldn't want to miss it since Kate would be spectacular. General Hospital spoilers say some marriage drama could be brewing, so stay tuned.